Hello again, James here. Welcome to our latest video. This one is especially for those of you who use Google's Chrome browser. Chrome is a great web browser, and it works really well if you use other Google products like Gmail or Google Docs. Most of the time it's fast and works great on the Mac, but every now and then you might notice it slow down or even hang. In this video, we'll show you why that happens and what you can do about it. What is the Google Helper process? One reason that Chrome might be running slowly is that the Google Helper process is eating your CPU. Wait, what? No, I don't mean it's literally eating your CPU, but it could be chewing up lots of CPU cycles, way more than its fair share, and that could slow your Mac down big time. Before we get to how to fix it, let's talk about what the Google Helper process is and what it does. First, to put your mind at rest, it's not malware or anything sinister like that. It's a legit part of Chrome that occasionally goes wrong. Basically, the helper process allows you to run third-party plugins and extensions in Chrome. It's kind of a bridge between Chrome and the third-party tools. There's another process, renderer, that does something similar. Without these processes, you wouldn't be able to run third-party plugins or extensions in Chrome, so they're kind of a big deal. Can you disable Google Helper? You could disable the Google Helper process, but that would mean not being able to use any plugins or extensions. And even if you don't think you're using extensions or plugins, you probably are. For example, if you use a note-taking app and it has a web clipper, that's an extension. So, disabling Google Helper is not a good idea and not the solution to the issues you're facing. How to reduce CPU usage. So, disabling Google Helper is not a good idea, but we can make it use fewer CPU cycles. Here are some things you should try. First, check the plugins and extensions you've installed. If you don't use them, you should probably uninstall them or at least disable them. And if you do use them, make sure they're up to date. Click on the Chrome menu in the menu bar and choose Settings, then click Extensions. Hey, did you know you can also type Chrome://extensions? Look at the extensions in the window. If there are any you don't use, just click Remove to get rid of them. Once you've removed the ones you don't need, click Update to update the rest. Next, you should check your Mac for any applications that are consuming more than their fair share of resources. You could do that by going to your Utilities folder inside Applications, launching Activity Monitor, and clicking the Memory and CPU columns to see which applications are using the most memory or CPU cycles. But there's a much easier way, using Clean My Mac X. Download Clean My Mac X. You can download it for free. The link is in the video description. When it's installed, launch it and choose Optimization in the sidebar. Click View All Items. Check the box next to Heavy Consumers to see the apps that are using the most resources. To quit them, check the box next to the ones you want to quit and click Perform. Next, it's something that's always worth doing whenever you have a problem with your Mac. Update macOS. Click on the Apple menu and choose System Settings. Click on General, then Software Update. Wait a few seconds to see if there's an update available. If there is, follow the instructions on screen to install it. Here's another easy way to reduce CPU usage. Declutter your desktop. Those files and folders scattered all over your desktop have to be redrawn every time you open, close, or move a window, and that consumes CPU cycles. Get rid of the files you don't need and put the ones you do need in a folder like Documents or Pictures. Another option is to disable Google Chrome Helper Render. It's no longer possible to disable it for all the extensions and plugins you have installed, but you can do it for each extension individually. If you have lots of extensions, that could take a while, but it does give you a little more control. Click the Chrome menu, then Settings, and choose Extensions. Click on Details on any extension. From the drop-down menu under Site Access, choose On Click. That means the extension will only load on any site when you click on it in the toolbar. If nothing else works, you can always reset Chrome back to its default settings. This will reset your home page, the new tab page, and delete all extensions and temporary data. So, you should only do it if nothing else works. Click on the Chrome menu and choose Settings. Choose Reset Settings and click Restore Settings to their original defaults. Click Reset Settings. And there you go. Those are all the tips you need to reduce your Mac's CPU usage and solve the problem of Google Chrome Helper eating your CPU. Thanks for watching.